Joe Rogan faces backlash for allegedly refusing to host legendary boxer on his podcast. Famed podcast host and MMA analyst Joe Rogan is facing criticism from legendary boxer Oscar De La Hoya, who has accused him of deliberately avoiding a conversation on the Joe Rogan Experience. The accusation has sparked discussions within the combat sports community, with many wondering why Rogan has reportedly not extended an invitation to the boxing icon. The allegation: Oscar De La Hoya calls out Joe Rogan. Oscar De La Hoya, a celebrated figure in boxing with multiple world titles across different weight divisions, has openly accused Joe Rogan of refusing to feature him on his globally renowned podcast. The accusation comes amidst De La Hoya's ongoing feud with UFC President Dana White, adding another layer of intrigue to the controversy. "Joe, it must be in your contract to say ill on me and not say one nice word about me," De La Hoya stated, expressing frustration over what he perceives as Rogan's reluctance to acknowledge him in a positive light. De La Hoya further pressed Rogan, urging him to put personal differences aside and allow him to speak on the platform. "Bro, stop being petty. You refuse to put me on your podcast when the majority of your content is MMA or boxing centered. I mean, I get it. Daddy Dana White will not let you have me on the podcast," he added, hinting at a possible influence from the UFC president. A bold proposition. De La Hoya challenges Rogan to a face-off with Dana White. Taking the controversy a step further, De La Hoya proposed a high-stakes episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, in which he and Dana White would appear together, with Rogan acting as the moderator. The boxing legend insisted that such an episode would generate record-breaking viewership. "Let me propose something. This will be the highest-rated show you'll ever do. Have me and your daddy Dana on the podcast together. You can moderate the discussion, so it'll be 2 against 1. And I'm fine with that because I'm an open book," De La Hoya challenged. He also took a jab at Rogan's past statements, particularly when the podcast host suggested that De La Hoya was off the rails in recent years. Also, "Joe, I'm off the rails? Really? Alright, let's take a look at your evolution over the last 15 years, De La Hoya said, implying that Rogan himself has undergone significant changes, possibly hinting at his views, lifestyle, or even physical transformation. Rogan's apparent disdain for De La Hoya, the abs controversy. Joe Rogan has not remained silent when it comes to discussing Oscar De La Hoya, though his remarks have been far from flattering. Rogan has reportedly made fun of De La Hoya's appearance, particularly questioning the legitimacy of his abdominal muscles. "Why has Oscar De La Hoya got fake abs?" Rogan asked during a past episode. "You seen that? Oscar De La Hoya has got some fake abs. Something's going on, man." Rogan further speculated that De La Hoya's physique transformation was unnatural. Oscar De La Hoya didn't have abs throughout his boxing career. Look at him now. What's going on there? It's either he's got some